Hey everyone, FT here, back with another video for you guys today. And I'm back with some channel updates. This video will mostly be focusing about what I'm going to be doing going forward, some new guidelines that I have set, and some other things that I really think is important for my viewers to know. I'll also be talking about future content and scenarios I'm making. What about requests, questions, possible collabs, or really anything else that I feel needs to be addressed on this channel. I wanted to do this last night on stream, but unfortunately, I was having some issues last night and I had to leave earlier than I really wanted to. So I decided today I'm just going to make a video about it. So if you are interested in knowing about the channel going forward and what I'm going to be doing in the future, then please stick around and stay tuned for this entire video. If you do it, then salute to you, because this might be boring. Alright, so up first, changes and improvements. And this is honestly a really important one to me because I am dedicated and focused to making improvements to this channel. I love making EAS scenarios and I got a pretty nice community so far. I appreciate all of you and I want to take this channel further into new heights. So that's my goal, is to make changes and improvements. And as you can see, I did make some changes to my profile picture and my channel banner. I think it's pretty cool and I've actually got a lot of positive feedback on it. So I appreciate all the feedback on it. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Can't please everyone, and I understand. But me personally, I think it is pretty cool. And second, about improvements, I am making improvements to my screens because anyone who knows me knows that screens and visuals are very important to me when it comes to EAS scenarios. It is. And I even said this on Eli's stream. Quick plug for you there, Eagle. It's hard to have a good EAS scenario without good visuals and good screens. It just is. Like, I know screens and visuals aren't everything. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of people who can and do make pretty awesome EAS scenarios without the best screens. But I'm gonna be real. In my opinion, it's not everything, but it's 80% at least. It just is. Maybe I'm putting too much on it. I understand if you say, FT, I think you're too much into screens. I get it, but in my opinion, it goes a long way when it comes to getting viewers interested, staying on the video, and them not clicking off after 2 minutes saying, these screens are just a typical, boring, cliche things, and honestly, just not even interesting. I think I'll listen to it, but I'm not even going to watch. And I'm not trying to put down anybody who does that by any means, because admittedly, my first scenario, which is also my most popular scenario, CX422, it was mostly that, and I didn't even use the right font, for crying out loud, for most of the video. I'm not going to beat myself up too much. That was my first scenario 2 months ago to this date, so who cares? This channel has made some improvements since then, and I am pleased. But improvements to editing, screens, and graphics, and more things will be coming pretty soon. I don't want to reveal anything. I don't want to spoil anything yet, but pretty soon, you guys will see it. In fact, I actually already showed y'all some screen improvements with my latest EAS scenario. It's a mini one, but the last days, for example, I put a little bit more visual into it than I did in the past. So I'm not gonna lie, there are some improvements that I made with that video. Still more to come, but that's a start in my opinion. Also, streams will be improving pretty soon. I am a mobile creator, so I can't use all the fancy stuff that PCs have and everything else. I do apologize for that, but I am going to be subscribing to a new StreamYard plan pretty soon that will let me edit my live streams and make it a lot more interesting, and maybe I'll finally get to react to some EAS scenarios. We'll see. Alright, second, future content. And this is where I'll also be addressing some things like, requests, questions, and even possible collabs. And I'll still talk about those things later on in the video, but I'm going to touch on those subjects here as well. Without further ado, future content. Now, this channel is mostly towards weather scenarios because that's my specialty. I love weather scenarios. Those are my favorite things to watch and make. While I do enjoy other scenarios as well, that's what this channel is mostly going to be around. Weather scenarios. But I do have some non-weather related scenarios that will be coming in the future because not everyone's a fan of weather scenarios, and I get it, okay? I do understand. I have some war scenarios coming up, horror scenarios coming up as well. I have some of these. I've seen some EAS YouTubers make some mini horror films or whatever about EAS. I don't want to copy anyone by any means because that's not what I'm about. But I do want to kind of see if I can make my own version of it. Again, not trying to copy anyone, but I kind of want to see how my thing would turn out. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to release that yet. I might, but I do want to make it clear that I am not trying to copy anybody. So don't think that, guys. But horror scenarios will be coming in the future because I have some pretty good ideas for those things. And some of them will be weather related, but most of them are going to be non-weather related. So for those of you who want more non-weather related content from me, there you go. Keep an eye on that coming soon. Also, a sequel to CX422. Oh man, this one, I am so excited to make this one. CX423 coming in the spring, March or April. Speaking of that, today is actually the 2-month anniversary of that scenario. 2 months has passed already since I created this channel and that scenario, and we have hit 450 subscribers. What can I say? The growth that this channel has been experiencing in the short period of time has been absolutely amazing, and I can't thank you enough. And I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so stick around. I might go a little bit without uploading videos, but that's only because I'm working on some things or things in my personal life. That could also be time consuming, but we've all been there. So definitely stick around because I got more content coming. But anyways, getting back on track, CX423 will be coming this spring. Look, weather scenarios are my favorite, but zombie scenarios, those, oh my lord, I love those things so much. And I cannot wait to get started on CX423. That is going to be so much fun to work on. I can't wait. I really cannot wait. And I can't wait for y'all to see it too, because I have such amazing ideas and plans for that video. Oh, y'all just wait. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all just wait. You know, weather scenarios are my favorite, but zombie scenarios? Can we have a tie? I don't know. I don't know if that could work out. Maybe. We'll just say they're tied because honestly, it's at least a very close second. Also, speaking of weather, for those of you who are interested in my weather scenarios, I do have a weather scenario coming in March called 2023, A Deadly Spring. And that is probably going to be one of the best weather scenarios I have ever made. And of course, some screen improvements, audio improvements, which are very important to me, will be coming for that. So it's going to be very interesting. And hopefully this time, not so much errors and flaws that I've noticed in my recent weather scenarios. I mean, what do I say? What was that? Oh my god, I lost track. My most recent weather scenario, the Great West Outbreak, there wasn't that much flaws, but there were some. And I'm hoping to correct it with this one. Also, I finally got the voice filter that I've been looking for so long for Paul. Thank you, CapCut, for that. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm looking forward to making that. I've actually already started making that, but I'm looking forward to working on it as soon as I get done with this video. And I'm already having a lot of fun, and I think you guys will enjoy it. And of course, you'll notice a difference in screens and some big time improvements as well. And I might even use WeatherStar 400 for it too. Maybe. So don't get your hopes up too much on it, but I'm really thinking about it. And this right here is where I'm also just going to go ahead and get, requests, questions, and collabs out of the way. I'm just going to go ahead and get it out of the way. So about requests. I've been getting a lot of requests lately, and I actually really do appreciate all the requests that I've been getting in. That really means that people are interested in my content and want to see more from me, and I take that as a big time compliment. But this is where I'm probably gonna get a lot, oh man, come on, for me guys, and I completely understand. But I am not taking requests at this time. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. I already have a line of scenarios that I have planned for the future. And I gotta get those out of the way before I even start taking requests. So as of this moment, right now, I'm not taking requests. I'm sorry. I know, big time disappointment. And I'm not disregarding your comments, and your comment is not getting wasted because Actually, believe it or not, a lot of requests I've actually already had planned for the future. So for those of you who requested war scenarios and other weather scenarios, those are already in plan for the future. So you're going to get your requests. But there are some other requests that I've gotten that some are too silly for me to make, let's be real. And because this is a channel mostly aimed towards realistic scenarios. But some I'm definitely considering, and some just are not going to happen. I'm sorry. But as of right now, I'm not taking requests, and I am sorry. Please try to understand. But pretty soon, I might start opening requests again. But as of this moment, I just got so much scenarios I have planned I need to get out of the way first. I don't want to disappoint anybody. So to avoid that, I know this is probably going to disappoint people anyways, but not taking requests at the moment. I'm sorry. Quattro questions. Now, this one could also very easily fall under requests as well, because a lot of questions I've been getting are, oh, can you include this state? Can you include this town? Can you include this place? Can you include this type of event and everything? And I want to make something very clear. Any questions, as long as they're appropriate, are welcome. And I will answer the questions. So those of you who are asking, can I do this state or whatever? I want to say, I will get to your state eventually. Maybe not anytime soon, because right now I already have the states planned that I'm hitting and targeting, and they're going to feel the wrath of my creativity and imagination. But I've been getting questions like, can you do Connecticut? And to be clear, yes, Connecticut is in a future scenario upcoming. Not to spoil anything, but yes, Connecticut is in a future scenario. Good gracious, this video is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to, but I'm glad I'm getting a touch on these subjects because I really feel they're important. And the last thing I'm going to be addressing them, I'm going to go ahead and head out of here, are collabs. I actually have had a couple people ask me, hey, would you be interested in collabing in the future? And I will say, I am honored to be asked such questions. I really am. But I do want to get this out of the way. I am a mobile creator, so if you are a PC creator and you want to collab with me, I'm not so sure how that would necessarily work out. Like, I'm not saying no, but at the same time, it might be kind of complicated for both of us. That's all I'm going to say. But if you're a mobile creator and you want to collab, we can maybe work something out. But right now, I'm going to be very particular who I collab with. And I'm not... If anyone says, hey, would you like to collab? And I say, no, thank you, but I appreciate the offer. It's not that I'm saying, oh, I don't want to work with you. You're not someone I want to work with. It's not that I'm saying that. It's just as of right now, as of this moment, maybe I just don't want to collaborate at all. Or there's someone else who has already asked and I think at the moment would be a little bit better for me to go work with at the moment. So do not be offended if I turn down your offer, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to be collabing much as of right now. I just started. I still got so much more I'm going to work on, but if you're a big time EAS creator and you want to collab, number one, email me in the description in the channel bio. You can find it and we'll talk it over and we'll make a decision that works best for both of us. But yeah, I'm honestly very honored to anyone who would want to collab. And yes, if you're a weather scenario maker and you want to collab, sure. We'll work something out in the future. But yeah, I'm not going to be collabing too much though. Just want to make that clear. Alright, so that's pretty much all I really wanted to touch on in this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it for this whole video, just looking at these boring screens and listening to my annoying voice, salute to you. You are a true supporter. And you are just a W of a person. You just are. And I got a challenge for you viewers. If we get to 500 subscribers by March 10th, I will drop a surprise EAS scenario. It's a mystery. So I won't spoil anything, but it will be good. And y'all will definitely like it. That's all I'm going to say. If we can get to 500 subscribers by March the 10th, I will drop a surprise scenario. And it will maybe be about 30 to 40 minutes long. I'm not sure, but it'll be a pretty good one. And I'm pretty confident you guys will like it. But thank you all so much for watching. Your boy, FT checking out. Happy Friday. I hope you have a good weekend, a great night, and you all stay awesome. I know you will.